UFC on ESPN Plus 36 went down Saturday, September 19th from Las Vegas, Nevada at the UFC APEX, and we have the results. Tyson Nam defeated Gerald Rivera via TKO punches, 34 seconds of round number 2. Rivera throws an inside leg kick that is immediately countered by a hard right hand by Nam. Rivera drops to the canvas. Nam swarmed to get the TKO just 34 seconds into the second round. Andre Ewell defeated Erwin Rivera by split decision. Featherweight prospect TJ Laramie was heavily favored against veteran Darren Minner at UFC on ESPN Plus 36 on Saturday, but it didn't play out as the odds suggested. Minner put the slick guillotine choke that's got him so many previous victories to use when he put Laramie away just 52 seconds into their featherweight matchup. Randy Costa defeated Newson by head kick KO. Costa came into the fight with 5 career wins, all by knockout. He made it 6 for 6 against Newson, lining up a powerful and perfectly placed left high kick to get the finish just 41 seconds into the contest. Jessica Rose Clark defeated Sarah Alpar by TKO at 4:21 on round 3. On the third round of the bout, bloodied from both the knee and the subsequent strikes, Alpar found Clark on her back. A very odd moment, as the ref appeared to realize after the fact that it was a legal blow, via instant replay, allowing the fight to continue. At this point, a stoppage would have been merciful, but instead, Alpar took more damage, including several more knees, before it was finally called. Mayra Bueno Silva defeated Borella by submission armbar on round 1. Borella shoots under a 1-2 and takes Silva to the fence. Silva drags her down into guard with a body lock. Silva trying to set up a triangle but has a hand pinned. She switches to an armbar and that gets the tap. Damon Jackson defeated Mirsad Bektic by submission guillotine choke in round number 3. As a huge underdog on 3 days' notice, Damon Jackson completed his UFC comeback with a third-round guillotine submission of Mirsad Bektic. Bektic went through a back-and-forth scramble war with Jackson, and it appears that Bektic burned his gas tank at the end of the third. David Dvorak defeated Jordan Espinosa by unanimous decision. Dvorak sweeps the judges' cards 30-27 across the board. Dvorak was able to implement and execute his game plan. Espinosa has really good movement and speed, but Dvorak took his leg out early and cruised to decision win. Kevin Holland defeats Darren Stewart by a split decision. They had a wild exchange about 2 minutes into the round and Stewart was stumbled before they went at it again. Holland was mixing up his strikes with jabs and hammer fists. Stewart scored a takedown in the latter stage of round 3 and did some damage. The judges gave the win to Holland by split decision. Mackenzie Dern defeats Randa Markos by submission armbar early in round number 1. Mackenzie Dern falls after an attempted kick and Randa Markos chased her to the ground. Dern never let her back up and finally found the first round armbar. Johnny Walker defeats Ryan Spann by TKO elbow strikes at 2:43 of round number 1. Ryan Spann went in for a takedown and Walker started striking the side of Spann's head with elbows and hammer fists to the head. Spann's corner complaining that they were to the back of the head, but the referee steps in to stop the fight. Khamzat Chimaev defeated Gerald Meerschaert by KO punch just 17 seconds of round number 1. Chimaev tries a body kick as he advances, then puts Meerschaert to sleep with a single right hand against the fence. Khamzat Chimaev only made his UFC debut in July and already has 3 wins under his belt. On the co-main event of the night, Donald Cerrone entered the octagon against Niko the Hybrid Price. The two fighters met in a welterweight bout on Saturday night at the UFC on ESPN Plus 36 event from Las Vegas, Nevada at the UFC APEX. Cerrone had a rocky first round as he was nearly finished thanks to Price unloading on him in the first 2 minutes of the first round. However, Cerrone went vintage as he ate like 40 strikes and then started to come alive as that round came to a close and continued into the next frame. Things continued with strikes and Cerrone did score 2 takedowns. The judges scored it a majority draw. On the main event, Colby Covington defeated Tyron Woodley by TKO injury on the 5th round. Colby Covington made a statement Saturday night. He's back and has fully shaken off his loss to UFC welterweight champion Kamaru Usman. In his first fight since his memorable 5th round stoppage loss to Usman, Covington looked sharp in a one-sided victory over former title holder Tyron Woodley.